his 5th run in this race. Lochderg, they're often racing for the Coral Hurdle, a Grade 2 contest, and Lochderg immediately adopts those customary front-running tactics for Hayden Frost, leading towards the first from Restless Harry at a good pace. Blackjack Blues and Ashkazar. Silviniaco Conti takes it well. Zanar the back marker in company as well with Karabakh. And One in the Dark as Lochderg, who always just wears his heart on his sleeve, skips over flight number 2. The whole field take it well. So Lochderg about 6 to 7 lengths clear from Restless Harry. In 3rd place is Silviniaco Conti ahead of Blackjack Blues. One in the Dark quite keen with Karabakh's white face, now the mount of Wayne Hutchinson. Ashkazar, the noseband, just on the outside of the field, and Zanar the grey is last of all. So Lochderg extending the advantage. He's about 8 to 10 clear from Restless Harry in 2nd place. Blackjack Blues ahead of Silviniaco Conti as they approach flight number 3. And Lochderg over. And they're all over safely. Zanar remains the back marker. So they're making their way up the home straight for the first time. Lochderg still with this advantage, but it's been trimmed slightly by Restless Harry, who's only about 5 lengths away. On the extreme left, Silviniaco Conti with One in the Dark, Blackjack Blues in the centre, white face of Karabakh, Ashkazar and Zanar, the order over that flight. So Lochderg, who at one stage held an advantage of about 8 lengths, has seen that whittled away up the home straight, and now leads by about 3. So Lochderg, the red headgear, ahead of Restless Harry, the dark and light blue quarters. Silviniaco Conti red with the pink hoop. One in the dark, red and blue towards the inside of Blackjack Blues in the white and black colours. Ashkazar, white face and noseband on the outside. Karabakh also white face, the hooped colours, alongside Zanar at the rear of the field. So the first 2 home 12 months ago fill the last 2 positions as they head out on their final circuit. And Lochderg it is who begins the descent. The track he knows so well. Towards the next flight, leading by a couple of lengths. Silviniaco Conti and Restless Harry head the chase, but they're still pretty well grouped behind the leader. Zanar didn't take that as well as some. At the rear of the field, just being cajoled along and a slap down the neck from Barry Geraghty. He occasionally hits flat spots. He may well be going through one at the moment, and again he was awkward, and again just chased along at the rear of the field. So Lochderg leading from Restless Harry. Silviniaco Conti still travels well. Blackjack Blues, Ashkazar, Karabakh getting closer. Zanar being rushed back up on the outside to try and get involved as they head towards the last flight down the far side. Zanar jumped that much better, and he's now back with the pack and seemingly travelling okay again. As Lochderg, it is his turn now to be rousted along. Restless Harry 2nd. Silviniaco Conti's travelled well to this point in 3rd, ahead of Blackjack Blues. Ashkazar next. Zanar once again just being scrubbed up at the rear of the field, certainly making Barry Geraghty work pretty hard. No move yet from Karabakh, and One in the Dark. So Lochderg sets his stall out a long way from home, rousted into a 4 or 5 length lead from Restless Harry in 2nd. Silviniaco Conti on the inside with One in the Dark, Blackjack Blues. Karabakh just looking for a gap amongst horses to get a clear sight of this flight, which Lochderg didn't take that well. Ashkazar and Zanar are out wide on the field, and Karabakh also just being clicked along. Lochderg swallowed up by Silviniaco Conti, who takes 3 from home, travelling comfortably. Karabakh begins to move through the pack. Zanar towards the outside as well. Restless Harry is pushed along. So of the big 3, Silviniaco Conti is the first to commit. Karabakh moves through with One in the Dark. Then Restless Harry. It's been hard work for Zanar, but he is still responding and is still there on the outside, moving through into 4th place. Silviniaco Conti from Karabakh, Zanar, then Restless Harry and One in the Dark. And it's these 5 that turn back towards home, clear of Lochderg. Silviniaco Conti taking this step up in class, has some good horses off the bridle too from home, and is over. Karabakh landing on all 4s. Zanar continues to make hard work of it, pressed by Restless Harry, who's running a big race. But Silviniaco Conti for the Fehily Nicholls combination again comes down towards the last in the Coral Hurdle, about 6 or 7 lengths clear from Karabakh, and Silviniaco Conti is over. Karabakh 2nd, then Restless Harry and Zanar fighting out 3rd. Half an hour ago, it was the return of a triumphant hero. Here is a new kid on the block. Big race double for Noel Fehily and Paul Nicholls. Silviniaco Conti routs them in the Coral Hurdle. Karabakh 2nd, Restless Harry 3rd, Zanar a laboured effort really in 4th from One in the Dark and Blackjack Blues.